Welcome to yet another run of Jazzpunk. I just got done with another run, so I actually had to do a fresh boot of Jazzpunk because we did pass Kai Tech Resort. If you have seen my other runs or any other run of Jazzpunk, you would know that the Kai Tech is a funky thing. So if you beat Kai Tech Resort, the game will actually soft lock and crash if you play it again. So that's kind of why you just saw the load screen there. So this is going to be a unique one because there is no other category like this. This is Jazzpunk as if, I guess, the quote-unquote intended way. So timing begins when we gain control. If you have seen any percent, all achievements, basically any other category, this does not follow those rules. So, in 3, 2, 1, let's do this. And you're probably wondering why? Why? What's different? What's all different about this? Well, you know, typically we'd go out of bounds, right? Well, no.
Down, honey. Rebecca will be right with you.
So as you see, I sat down.
Please,
Now we're gonna sit down, and this is the cutscene that
we need you to infiltrate the Soviet consulate.
we skip in every other category. This is where you learn, oh, Soviet consulate, that's the cartridge we're supposed to get.
Technology, and it's
Well,
that we
in
get
every
it
other
back in the right
category,
hands.
we actually, well, not every other category.
As per usual, here's your mission order description.
In most categories, we actually
Don't
skip
take
that,
too
and we actually
many.
skip the cartridge.
If
so-
you need me, I'll be in the wine cellar.
Oh, he's going down to the wine cellar. So now we're going to get that. The other thing, so in this category, in every other category, you know, we are allowed to do save loads. Unfortunately, with this category, we don't. This category is glitchless, so we do not do save loads. We do not have any save corruptions. We do not do anything that would involve going out of bounds. So right here, I'm not going to save load because that would invalidate the run. So
Find the mailbox.
now we just gotta wait. So this is what you would normally do. Normally save load would put us up at the top because the game already sees us up there. It's just playing this part. So we're gonna come in here, tumble, go over here, come into here, into cyberspace.
We're sorry. The dial tone of 2600 hertz. Thank you for infiltrating the...
Now we got that. We grab that, so we're beating the level as the developer had intended, quote unquote. And we go down the garbage chute. So just like that, that's Soviet consulate. Haha! I got the
Our
food!
benefactors wish to extend their gratitude. I hope you're ready for another job. As a biotech engineer working for
Oh, that's like seeing someone with a piece of food stuck in their tooth, but you can't do anything about it except tell them. But in this case, it's like if they were deaf and you didn't know sign language and you had no way of communicating.
25 billion yen.
That's
We need you to extract this from
it's
them
right.
and
It'd be like right in that gap right there.
improvise. I know you'll do well by me.
So, just like I said,
I've got a
we
landline
are-
to install.
we don't do any save loads. So we are gonna see the actual cutscene that plays out in Ikiaki Alley here, so that we know where the cowboy actually goes. In addition, because this is Director's Cut and we have Spider Can Skip, we cannot do that. So we are actually gonna be going through the entire alley. So, how's your guys' day been? So we're gonna come over to the sushi place. So now we're gonna grab the spiders,
Oh, I love me.
just like that. We are gonna avoid doing any super jumps. So I don't know if they're actually allowed or not.
Technique.
And now I gotta wait. I'm so white.
Oh, I'm always sick.
So he's gonna go do some Splatoon in there. So I ended up over there. That I actually think technically invalidates the run. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm not sure what caused me to get over there. So now we're gonna grab the kidney. Rest assured, that most likely won't happen and the run will be fine. I don't plan on submitting this one to leaderboards. So we're gonna go through this alley just to avoid a lot of the people, because we are,
Bowling.
we've got tons of social anxiety.
This is your last chance.
I'm gonna come
Tried
through
to
here.
reason with you.
And normally we would get the flame through the wall, but no, we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna do that the way you kind of look at how it's supposed to happen.
Fantastic work. Now I can finally make my steak and kidney pie.
So
That
my
last
favorite
job
part about
seems to attract
Glitchless
us a bit more
actually
people than
has a
We'll have to wait for
part
things to cool
of
down a bit.
any percent that got cut because we found Clam Skip, and that's in Kai Tech Night. I can't wait to show you guys. It's so
All
amazing.
expenses paid trip to Kai Tech Resorts. Now go on,
So-
get some R&D.
Expedition, there's nothing different here because there's no glitches. Because why not? So in Kai Tech Resort, we actually have to do the cutscene, so we don't actually have to go over to do wedding cake. So the beginning part to get to your room will be a little shorter, but also we can't do anything with the elevator doors. So I actually have to wait for it to open up before coming out here. Luckily, the guy's heading towards us. So we are gonna grab the case, and then we're gonna grab this guy. And now we actually have to watch this cutscene. So, perfect time for donations. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Got word of a syndicate man on site. Far too good an opportunity to pass up.
Also, if you guys actually notice, and if you remember from my other runs, you'll notice that the director is actually in one of the rooms here. Because it's the same wallpaper, same color scheme, and everything. So now we're gonna come over here. We are gonna get Gussied up. And we are good. So the footsteps and heels, as long as I'm on the ground, if I'm holding any of the move-in keys, you will hear them.
I don't know, you should stop by if you want.
I am absolutely distracted by your
As you can hear here.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am known as the editor.
I am walking in place. Walking in place.
This should prove fairly.
Also, I apologize for that makeup. I did not even realize. So we will come out here and ring the bell.
What's the matter?
Okay, that caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting him to come out of the woodwork like that. So Kai Tech Night. So this is gonna probably be one of the biggest differences too. Oh god, got switched around there. So instead of doing clam skip and going to the elevator, we actually have to go back to the pool here. And this is probably one of my favorite parts because of how ridiculous this is. So you actually see him a couple times throughout Kai Tech Day.
I have some pretty big
He's very subtle.
But first, we need to take the necessary precautions.
So, when you do,
this will hurt you a lot more
what is
than
it?
will
If you
hurt
do
me.
the wedding cake
Give me the
in the
sign when
lounge
you're ready.
and then come forward,
Now they
you can
come
actually
on
see him
the
on the left side
should
of
sit
that
down.
entrance as we go up to the...
There's a drama couch over there.
Whoops. There we go.
All
So,
right, listen
cutscene time.
carefully. This resort, it's all fake. It's software.
Software.
We are all
All
characters in a
simulation.
It's taken me decades.
It's my favorite part,
but I've discovered a
because
way
people
out
have
of here.
so many different
Find the
reactions to that.
mechanical board. Kill it and cook it. It will lead you to freedom.
It's dangerous to go alone.
Take this. The
So we're gonna play some
music
ukulele
to
music.
the board.
Hey,
Godspeed,
shout out to
Polybank.
Platonic.
Godspeed.
So depending on how fast you complete the level, this pig will be in different parts. That QR code on the pig does actually work. I believe it says something like, essentially, do not cook the pig. So we're gonna get, we actually have to rescue the moth, as much as we don't want to, and save 2 to 3 seconds. So aside from that, Wetworks will be roughly the same. Any of the skipping over the tubes won't actually happen. So, like up there with that door, I actually have to wait till the door opens and I'm actually able to get into the tube. Like that. And so just like that, that's been Wetworks. As we glitch that. Alright, so here comes the hardest part. We're gonna try not getting audio skip.
Please, have a seat.
So I always wait to hear the please, just to play it safe. So, as you've noticed,
You may remember me from the resort.
I still have not saved, still have not loaded,
But I've taken your precious
because that doesn't
directives, Secretary.
happen.
Should you wish to see them
Hey,
alive,
look at that detail on that cardboard.
128 Pleasant Avenue. Make sure
So,
to come alone.
Uh,
And no tricks with
Bachelor
the
Pad is
device.
still
Message will self-destruct in 5,
stupid as always. I hate it.
3, 2, 1.
Nah, but in all seriousness, we gotta wait for it to save load. I'm gonna turn just so you get that nice audio movement of the elevator from left to right or right to left. So we're gonna talk to this guy.
You must be the exterminator. The magician. Please follow me.
We're gonna follow him. No, we're not. So the beginning of Bachelor Pad is gonna be the same. Actually, most of Bachelor Pad's gonna be the same. It's gonna basically be
Quick, look behind you.
very similar to all achievements slash special agent.
A little more.
In that we're gonna do the mini golf. We're gonna do gravy race. Get hyped for gravy race. Everyone loves gravy race. And then we're gonna have the virtual tennis, collect the trophies, but then we're not doing the save load.
Yes. There we go. All right. Polyblank, we've been expecting you.
I'll get right to the point.
So-
You've taken something of mine, and so I've
Who's
taken
hyped for
something of
a
yours.
Virtual Boy game
That's the
actually in a
overarching
speedrun
principle.
marathon? You never thought you'd see the day of that, did ya?
They've taken some of your important directors, i.e. me, and it's imperative that you get me back in the right hands, i.e. my own. Improvise. I know you'll do well by me.
Polyblank, I challenge you
Also,
to
I apologize that it's
game
so
of
bare behind
sport.
me. I didn't acknowledge it in my last run,
Should you
but
prove victorious,
we are
I
trying
will
to finish
free
up the
director
basement.
unharmed.
It's been a
As I
terrible
won the dice
experience.
roll backstage, I'll go first. I
So-
guarantee you, there won't be one hint of foul
I would have
play.
put up a green screen or something, put something behind that, but that's been packed away. That's in a storage unit. Yeah. So here comes mini golf.
A home run? I must be a bit off today. I almost went with that one myself.
So the best you can do is a 2-1-2. We will try to do
The
2-1-2.
consequences are in your hands, Polyblank.
Except I'm not gonna hit that hard enough. There we go. So we got a 3. So maybe we can do 3-1-2. It's probably gonna be a 3-2-2.
Fun like this since killing
Don't
my
report me to
sister
the
in an
police.
alleyway.
We don't have a 3-2-2 in progress. Trust me. I don't even know if that's an actual thing.
I'm so surprised.
Bum, 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 ba-da-bum. That nice,
Invigorating.
Lydian. That little Lydian mode. That half step between the root and the second. Da na 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 na. And then the major step. Yeah, I am a musician, so I am gonna talk so much about music. Also, I don't hit it too hard there because you can actually soft lock here. Are you serious?
We're
There we
just
go.
getting warmed up. Please follow me and let us begin the gauntlet.
Talk to him. 5690. Now, well, it's okay. There we go. I actually did a run earlier where the cart like freaked out on me. So there's part of this run that so just like that. Gravy Race 64. So that's actually allowed. So, Gravy Race, same as always. We're aiming for like 45, 46. That 45 is amazing, 46 is pretty good, 47 is iffy, 48 and above is like, what are you even doing? I know the community's been talking about trying to grind out Gravy Race to try to get that first 44 in, because I think the world record right now in Gravy Race is a 45.15. So they only have to shave off, it's like 3 frames somewhere. Something like that. I think it's 45.15. I'd have to double check on that. Don't quote me on that, please. So 47,749, not bad. Not good, but not bad.
You're not supposed to be able to win this. On to the next course.
Gonna come over here. Now we're gonna fly through the rings. We are Superman 64 in this. Beep beep. There goes the editor with the egometer. Okay, you know what? Let's take a quick poll. Is it pronounced egometer or egometer?
Some like to call me the video virtuoso.
So, just like always.
I prefer to call this
Oh,
reverse winning. I really need to calibrate this thing. There's no way you should have been able to win that.
You should hop in. The water is perfect.
If you would be so
got
kind as
4.
to hand me
You're
my
gonna get all the
trophy.
trophies here.
Modesty prevents me. I feel like an amp. Oh, I don't deserve. You know my one week. You flatter me, Polyglot. Another trophy for me. Is that
So, instead of doing a save load, we're actually going to jump to the side here because it's actually quicker than going backwards or forwards. And there are our flying toasters. So now we're over here. We're going to go save the director, or maybe we'll crocify him. Depending on, remember, money speaks on this. So we're going to go crocification.
Sorry, old Sam, but a croc's
He's gonna
gotta
talk.
do what a croc's gotta do. I mean, you might as well crawl out of my mouth now because it's only gonna end one way.
So, and that's been Bachelor Pad. And now intestinal credits, and those are that's gonna be exactly the same. Timing ends on my last input on. I think I was actually glitched into the ground there. Don't tell anyone. Shh. So, yeah, timing will end here in about a minute. So we're just gonna travel through this. Probably really confirm if anything is awakening in anyone. And just like that.
Holy
So,
my sincerest apologies. I've left this tech recording here in the event that I ever get transmogrified into a man-reptile hybrid, and you need to escape.
so normally you would grab the pill battle as it's swinging out. You actually gotta wait till it's on the table.
For just such an occasion. Don't
Because
take
that's...
money. Oh,
Because
and
you can't... You don't actually see the circle on it
particularly violent amusement.
up here.
Best of luck.
And time.
My secretary if I eat her for pudding.
So that has been Jazzpunk Glitchless. I hope you guys enjoyed. And just like any other run, yeah. Actually, think about it. Just like any other run, because we did beat Kai-Tech Day. I'm gonna have to reboot the game before I start doing another run. I mean, it's a small price to pay. It's a short game, no matter what category you're on, kind of. I mean, all achievements, 30 minutes. Glitchless, it's under 20 minutes. The world record is actually 17 minutes, 45 seconds on Glitchless. So, yeah, this has been, Jazzpunk Glitchless. Thank you for watching. I'll let this play out a bit. Remember, it's a work of fiction. That's the big thing. So yeah, thank you for watching.